Hi, my name is Benjamin Katz, and welcome back to the 48 Cent Ice Cream Review, where today I'm at Beans and Cream in Alexandria, Louisiana, trying the two flavors, birthday cake and cotton candy. Now, for any fan of the channel, you'd understand these are very artificial flavors I don't go for often, but since the ice cream shop that I'm at is more of a coffee shop than an ice cream shop, the flavors they were offering were very much baseline. They were also from the Ice Cream Club, which is a East Coast manufacturer based in Florida. So today I thought I'd do a bit more of a, manufacturer-focused episode and go for the sort of unnatural flavors, such as birthday cake and cotton candy. These flavors seem to be more targeted towards younger audiences or families, have bright, fun colors, and will taste like a crowd pleaser. Let's get started with the birthday cake. It is a white base with blue streaks throughout. Very fun looking, and it has, I believe, vanilla wafers dispersed throughout. It's not, the best ice cream I've had. The base is a bit icy. It's a bit loose. It doesn't have a rich cream taste to it. But for all intents and purposes, it's a good enough ice cream. It's a strong vanilla. The mix-ins have a good enough disbursement, and it works well on the palate. It's not the worst ice cream I've ever had. So they're being pretty faithful to a birthday cake with all the, fillings of a birthday cake. You have the cake bits, you have the icing, you have the icing is displayed through the blue ribbons, as well as the confetti. Funfetti. I don't know why I keep calling it confetti. The texture is off, and the flavor is unnatural, but if you're looking for a children's birthday cake flavor, it's pretty spot on. Okay, let's move on now to the cotton candy flavor. It's a very pink flavor, almost like a strawberry, but not quite. It seems almost artificially smooth, but let's give it a taste and see what it's up. So I want to be fully honest and say that I don't recall in my living memory ever having had a cotton candy flavored ice cream. I don't like the way it tastes. Because cotton candy, the purpose of cotton candy is to be a sweet, light, airy ball. You're not supposed to get any substance from it. You're also not supposed to get any flavor from it. It's literally just sugar spun into very fine threads. Putting that flavor into an ice cream tastes off. Chemically and artificial, and not even that good. It doesn't taste sweet, doesn't taste like sugar. I can't actually place the taste itself. I am just off-put by it. Not all that pleasant. The color is really the only deciding factor as to what makes it look appealing. The taste itself, I would say, is poor at best. Not to mention the texture is quite icy. But let's try the two together. I don't think it'll do anything, but give it a shot. My bowl looks like a gender reveal party now. This highly artificial pink and blue look like baby colors. I feel childlike eating this, but in a bad way. Like I'm kind of regressing in terms of my ice cream knowledge. I don't mean to be a hater, because these flavors are well beloved by, children and families, and they're good flavors to get for the younger population. But for someone of my age and experiencing ice cream, it feels like a step back. And no, having the flavors together did not make it any better. But the main reason why I came to Beans and Cream today is because I wanted to talk about coffee shops. Specifically coffee shops that provide ice cream as well. Oftentimes you'll go to a coffee shop and it'll just be focused on coffee. Sometimes they'll have baked goods, sometimes they'll have treats and sweets, sometimes they'll have drinks other than coffee. But a coffee shop in itself needs something else, an extra pull, an extra appeal. Some of my favorite ice cream shops that I've actually been to have been little cabinets within a coffee shop. Bread First is a great example that offers avocados and other tastes that combine coffee and ice cream into a more comprehensive experience. Something I don't like to see, though, is when a coffee shop, just for the sake of it, adds ice cream to their offerings. While you see they're passionate about their coffee and they're making good, unique coffee with local beans, they're serving manufactured, kind of bad ice cream. I wouldn't consider this ice cream to be terrible, but I would put it well below the average of the ice creams that I've had that have been homemade and with passion behind them. So when I see a coffee shop that puts passion into one half but not the other, especially in a shop called Beans and Cream, which supposedly is advertising the fact they're serving coffee and ice cream, I would love them to put a bit more effort into the ice cream side. I don't mean to say that every coffee shop has to make their own ice cream. I know they're busy making their own coffee. But there are local manufacturers. There are always local solutions and more regional options. Taste the ice cream first. See if it goes with your offerings of coffee. And put a bit more mindfulness into the beans and cream. Not just the beans, but the cream as a side for it. And so, that brings me to my closing thoughts. Solidly below average in terms of homemade ice cream. Solidly average in terms of manufactured ice cream. There's not a lot of thought and effort put into the ice cream side of this business, as they mainly focus on coffee. If you're looking for good homemade ice cream, I actually don't know if there are any other options in the area. I searched around and only really saw the Peach Cobbler Factory, which I'll be going to in next episode, for $4 after tax. I don't think this was worth it, because you could easily get better quality ice cream by the pint or by the half gallon at the grocery store. And you're having a very similar flavor experience between this and the grocery store. So, I can't say that I'd recommend coming to Beans and Cream for their ice cream. Their coffee looked and smelled good, but their ice cream, that's a no-go. If you like this video and want to see more like it, consider subscribing, or go to findfieldmarketing.com for more. Thank you.